If someone is using you, they will show these 5 signs. Most people realize it too late. One of the hardest truths in life is that not everyone who stays close to you actually cares about you. Some people aren't interested in who you are. They're interested in what you can do for them. And the dangerous part is that manipulation rarely looks like manipulation in the beginning. It often looks like friendship, like loyalty, like love, like support. That's why so many people don't realize they're being used until they've already invested months or even years into the relationship. They confuse attention with care and presence with loyalty. But there's a difference between someone who values you and someone who only values what you provide. Here are 5 signs someone may be using you. Number 1. They only appear when they need something. Think about the last few conversations you've had with them. Do they check on you when everything is fine? Do they reach out just to see how you're doing? Or do they only show up when they need a favor, advice, money, support, or help solving a problem? Weeks of silence, then suddenly a message, a call, a request, and once their problem is solved, they disappear again. The truth is simple. Convenience reveals intention. When someone only remembers you during their difficult moments, you're not a priority. You're a solution. Number 2. The relationship flows in one direction. You listen, you help, you encourage, you make time, you remember important dates, you show up when things get tough. But when you need support, excuses suddenly appear. They're busy, unavailable, distracted. The relationship feels like a one-way street where you're constantly giving while receiving very little in return. Healthy relationships involve balance, not perfection, not keeping score, but balance. Because energy doesn't lie. Eventually, you can feel when you're carrying a relationship by yourself. Number 3. They minimize your needs. Whenever you express your feelings, concerns, or boundaries, they make you feel guilty for having them. You're told you're overthinking, too emotional, too sensitive, too demanding. Instead of trying to understand your perspective, they make you question it. Why? Because people who benefit from your silence often become uncomfortable when you start speaking up. They need you small so they can stay in control. And the moment you begin valuing your own needs, the relationship starts changing. Number 4. You feel drained after spending time with them. This sign is often ignored because it doesn't come from logic. It comes from intuition. Have you ever left a conversation feeling exhausted for reasons you couldn't explain? Not inspired, not appreciated, not understood, just emotionally tired. Your body is constantly collecting information that your mind hasn't fully processed yet. Sometimes your instincts notice the imbalance before your thoughts do. You may not be able to explain exactly what's wrong, but deep down, something feels off. And often, that's because you're giving far more than you're receiving. Number 5. They disappear when you set a boundary. This is the biggest test of all. Because anyone can stay when you're saying yes. Anyone can enjoy your generosity. Anyone can appreciate unlimited access. But what happens when you finally say no? What happens when you prioritize yourself? What happens when you stop sacrificing your own needs to keep everyone else happy? If they become angry, distant, cold, or disappear completely, they were never attached to you. They were attached to your usefulness. Because respect stays, but interest leaves. And here comes the most important part. Being kind is not the problem. Being blind with your kindness is. Many good-hearted people believe that protecting themselves is selfish. It isn't. You can be compassionate without being available to everyone. You can be generous without allowing people to take advantage of you. You can care about others while still respecting yourself. Remember this, you are not a resource. You are not a convenience. You are not an emotional vending machine that exists to solve everyone else's problems. You are a person, and the people who truly value you won't only love what you give, they'll value who you are. Protect your energy. Protect your peace. Protect your time, because the wrong people don't deserve unlimited access to any of them. If you made it this far, drop a 100 in the comments. It shows you're part of the small percentage of people who actually finish what they start. And tell me, which of these signs do you think people ignore the most? If you're not following Never Tomorrow, you're probably never going to see us again. If you are, then congratulations. You're growing every day.